that's kind of where it all came from.
Awesome. Okay, so some of you may know I have a for-profit production company called Circ, and we're hired to tour all over the world and do kind of fun, frivolous kinds of interactive entertainment and theatrical circus artistry. But it was always a struggle because even though we really enjoy doing this kind of work, we're also faced a lot of times with image. And a lot of clients, despite the fact that we're all trained theater professionals, dancers, opera singers, you know, the list goes on, what they're really interested in is how the costume will look on that performer. Unfortunately, image most of the time outweighs talent for a lot of the companies that I work for. And at the same time, I have the people that I work with are very dear to my heart because we're a very close-knit group of people that are all like true, I consider them to be like my inspiration. They're all like artists in their own right. They all have, you know, their own thing to say. And to be put as a company director in that situation where I have to decide, you know, or make a decision for the client because one performer is not tall enough, or one performer's boots aren't big enough, or her ass is too, or whatever, you know, the list goes on. You know, it's heartbreaking for me. So when given the opportunity to do something, you know, substantial, I was like, well, what do I make it about? And it was about confronting that very issue. And so that's the result of it, you know, and that's what it is. I guess.
One more question from me before I turn you over to the wolves. But I'm curious if you're thinking about these particular pieces going on in other iterations. Is this the beginning of these pieces, or would you leave this alone and go on to something else, or how are you seeing the future of these particular works?
Oh boy, for me, of course, I'd love for it to have a life later. The realistic aspect of it, as far as I've been faced, you know, with the injury. I mean, I didn't really invite all my corporate clients to this because I would have scared them away. So it's not like I could, you know, unless my sponsor was Tidy Bowl, I could, you know, do my contracted. But it's not really about. You know, I don't know. It's this whole world is new to me. The whole like, and I mean, although I came from it, like this whole like grad writing and all. I mean, I had to fund. Thank God we got the grant. But you know, this you can imagine that the toilet bowl itself was $4,000 just to have that, and I don't know when the hell I'll use that again. So yeah. So if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. That's what I got to say about that.
Answer the question. Yes, I would love to for this piece to continue its life. Through performance, you like fix little glitches or learn new little things that you would rather do. So of course, I would love to continue to develop and perform the piece because we found out that we were being commissioned like 6 months ago, something like that. So it's been like a long relationship with this piece. So of course, yeah, I would love to continue to do it wherever. If anyone wants to, has any ideas, let me know.
Cool. Are there any questions from the house? What responses? Yes.
A company called 3D Creative out of Ohio. It took me a while to find someone that would make this thing, and then he bolted the toilets up, so it all worked out. But it was a long time.
I think both of the performances were great messages that need to extend beyond this theater and this audience, and it's great that we're going to perform probably hopefully a few more times and show this a very selective group of people, but it's not a question, it's just I hope that you do carry on and perform because I think it's a wonderful message. Both of your messages touch me deeply, so thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,